Hello, everyone. Glenda Mollet here, and welcome to my craft room tonight. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator from the west coast of Vancouver Island, British Columbia, Canada. And tonight I'm going to do two projects with you. Just let me get over and get it shared to my VIP group. I stream live to my page on Mondays, and then I share it to my VIP group so that everybody can watch and have fun. There we go. Done. Okay. Okay, let's get this going. Like, oh my gosh. It says it is, but is it really? Who knows? Oh, it's Marcia and Janet. Hello, hello, hello. Now, hi, Marcia. Don't forget if you're new or I tell you that your name is not showing up on StreamYard, it's because you have to give StreamYard permission, but it looks like it might be working tonight. Some nights it doesn't work at all. So, how'd everybody do? And there's Connie. Hello. Did we have a good weekend? Oh, I did. I got to take my show on the road. I took a class, a birthday card class, over to Powell River. Hello, Debbie. And we stamped and looked at all my samples from my catalog launch and had some munchies and some sweeties and laughed. Oh my gosh. It was a fun, fun day. Hi, Sharon. Okay, so let me just flip you over here and I'll show you the project. The first project we're going to make. The other one, I don't have a finished sample, so you'll just have to watch me make it. So every Wednesday morning at 10 o'clock, I go to our local Sunshine Club, which is the seniors group. You have to be 50, so they're not all of them are seniors. Hi, Holly. But you have to be 50 to join the club, and you have to be part of the Sunshine Club to come to Stamp Crafts. And every Wednesday morning, I get together with them and we make at least one project, usually a card. And this has been going on for, I can't remember the first day I started, but it's got to be 12 or 13 years now. And they keep asking me to come back. Surprise, surprise. Oh, thanks, Marcia. So I made this card with them last week. We were supposed to do it in November, at the end of November, but we had to cancel because we were all snowed in and couldn't get there. So we made it this week. And the only complaint they had was too much wait time at the big shop or at the stamp and cut and emboss machine, because there's a lot of die cutting in this one. And I didn't do any of it ahead of time. So note to myself, when there's multiples of the same image, I'm going to have to do some die cutting for them before we do the card. Hey, there's Dimity. Hello. Okay, so there's one die cut in white, and then there's one in vellum. These three use the brush stroke specialty paper, so they've got a bit of a sheen to them. Can you see it there? There. And then the sentiment. Add some of the flower adhesive back flower trinkets, and you're good to go, because you know what? Oh, guess what I just discovered? Oh my gosh, some things. Hi, Wendy. Okay, so the paper, the Pretty Prints designer paper, does most of the work for you. But remember how I tell you often that I use temporary tape and audition my cards, and sometimes I don't finish them and put them together. Guess what I just realized? My card front is not even on my card base. So I made this card back in like October. Didn't even realize it wasn't put together. So let's just put this card together. Hi, Lori. Let's just put this card together so it doesn't fall apart. I can't believe, yeah, I can, because I do this quite often. Usually I catch it before I go live, though, or before I do a class. But apparently this time, I didn't catch it. So this is the opposite side of that paper. It's just like it's not ombre, but it's got a pattern in it, a light and dark pattern. All right, let me get that on. And then we'll actually make the card. And then the second project I have for you is a little, it's a box that holds one Lindt chocolate because that was going to be their Christmas present from me. They had to make their own box, but then they got a chocolate to put in it and take home. But as usual, some of the chocolates didn't make it into the box and didn't make it home. Hello, Carolyn. Oh gosh. Okay, the card's together and it's not going to fall apart now. So do you guys do that when you're making cards? Do you audition your cards first and then, well, you're building it and then go back and put it all together? Hi, Carla. Yeah, I should have gone back and put it together. So there's the inside. I'm going to change this up. I'm going to use a different stamp in there because after I stamped that, I wished I had used another one. So there's the envelope. So I'm going to show you how to do it. It's really easy. I'm going to use, thank you. I'm going to use Forever Fern. This is one of my absolute favorite bundles. Number one stamp set that will always be a favorite of mine is Lovely as a Tree. Number two is Forever Fern because holy macaroni, I love it. And then I'm going to use the matching dies, and they're called the Forever Flourishing dies. Now, you can't get this as a bundle anymore, but you can buy them separately. Oh, hi, Shanna. Wendy says she flies by the seat of her pants. Yeah, I do too, but I don't know. Okay, so the sentiment comes from Go to Greetings. Now, if you don't have this stamp set, you should consider it because I know I've said this before, but I will say it again. This is one of the most versatile stamp sets that is sentiment only that I know about. So there's happy birthday, thinking of you, just a note, and thank you. But it's in 1, 2, 3 different fonts and different sizes. And then as a bonus, there's one extra hello, and it only comes in that little teeny tiny. So if you are looking for a stamp set that does everything, get this one. Go to Greetings. Okay, we're going to use that. And then these are the flower adhesive back trinkets. These things are a little bit tricky to store because they are so heavy. You can see one slid off here. They are so heavy that they slide around on the plastic liner that they're stored on. So if you store them standing up like this, they will eventually all fall off of that plastic. But they don't fall off of your card. They come in brass, champagne, and silver. So you get 3 different colors. Now, I challenge you to tell me the difference between the brass and the champagne. There's not much. The silver is definitely different. Okay, so I think we'll use whatever color. This is either brass or champagne. Can't tell. Oops, see? I was wiggling it around and they go flying. But they stick to your card because they're sticking to cardstock. Okay, so we'll add those at the end. Okie dokie. Now, I need the dies that we're going to need are the big one and this one and this one. Look at those gorgeous dies. Don't they just, I don't know, they just make my heart happy. To make this card, I have, oh, and don't let me forget to do the Share It Saturday draw for January the 7th. I've got them all queued up. So, you know me, I tend to forget every once in a while. Calypso Coral card base, 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4 and folded in half. The inside piece is basic white, 5 1/4 by 4. Just hang on, there's 2 pieces here. Inside 5 1/4 by 4. I'm layering the designer paper onto 5 1/4 by 4 basic white as well. The Pretty Prince designer paper is 5 1/8 by 3 7/8. So this is a different print than that one. So this is one side, and then this side has got splotches on it. So that's going to layer on there. And then I have one to do that die cut. I have vellum. This is that brush stroke specialty paper. Isn't that pretty? That's in the annual catalog. and then a sentiment piece. Okay, let me get my. Oh, shall we use the mini machine tonight? Let's see how bad it is at shaking, rattling, and rolling my table for you. So this machine you can get. Ooh, it's dusty. Oh dear. You can get this machine during celebration. They are offering, this is an $86 machine, and they're offering it to you for $40 in either white or boho blue, along with, or in your starter kit. There. So you get your choice of $225 in product, your choice of product, plus the boho blue machine or the white machine, which is what this one is. This is the white one. This is the mini. They called it the Baby Boss. $175. If you don't want the machine, you can get $225 in products for $135. Such a bargain, let me tell you. So I thought I would show you this little baby machine. Oh, hi, Carmen. You've been having issues? Okay, so this is the baby machine. It's teeny tiny. You can do embossing folders and dies up to 3¼ inches wide. It comes with the specialty plate for the 3D embossing folders, the specialty plate for the regular embossing folders, the #1, and 2 cutting plates #2. Now these work exactly the same way the big machine works. Sometimes you have to offset to get it to run through the machine. You have to offset them like that to run them through. So let's give this a try. It's been a while since I used this one. We'll see. If it shakes the table too much, I won't continue to use it. But we need to give it a try, right? This goes on here like that. Oops, too high. Here we go. Then this goes on top, just like your regular machine. Oh, that moved. Shoot, get back there. There we go. And then you just run it through. Put your hand up here to stabilize it, just like the regular one. See what I've done? Can you see how crooked my plates are? See? It's dragging on the right side. I'm just going to back it out. Back it out, because it's really hard to put it through the machine if you don't have things lined up. There. See, you get a gap there and a gap here. Now it's going to be easy to run through the machine. Well, a little bit easy. There we go. So that's how it works. It cuts. I put adhesive sheet on the back. That's why there's this big swoosh. I always put the swoosh on there when I use adhesive sheet to remind myself there's adhesive sheet there. Okay. Now, where'd I put the rest of the dies? There. Yep, gonna be one of those nights. Okay, so there's the vellum, and we'll put the big die on the vellum. And then we're going to cut 3 of these out of that. So let's just move that up just a hair. And now make sure my plates are straight. We'll run that through. Oh, I'm sorry, it's shaking the table. Is it too shaky? Do I need to, like, not do it? Because I got my big one here. I got them both out just in case. So let me know if it's too shaky. I will not do it. And we have to cut 3 of these. No, get them straight. When I do it down on the side, you guys don't see how hard it is to crank it through when I don't take the time to make them straight. But you do, you're watching me in real life now. It's okay, Carmen? Good, thank you. I only have one more die cut to do anyways, so. But I wanted to show you this machine because it's a bargain. It's $86 in the catalog plus shipping and tax. And until February 28th, you can get it for $40 plus tax that is applicable to your province and no shipping. So you save huge amounts of money and you get to choose $225 in product for $135. Okay, we're done. That's it. That's the die cutting. Thanks for your patience and putting up with my die cutting. Okay, let's get these pieces here. Well, hello, Glenda Lavender. Welcome to the Glenda Show. Glenda Lavender is part of the Glenda Gaggle. We are special people. There we are. Let's just clean that out. I'll put that here. And then this one. All right. So this is the one that has the adhesive sheet on the back. So it popped out really easily. And I put adhesive sheet on it because I'm going to put it flat onto the card front. Okay, so that's all done. Let's get the happy birthday stamped. Hi, Pat. Oh, look at all these lovely people coming to visit tonight. How exciting. I love it. Don't forget to hang out till the end because I'm going to draw for Share It Saturday. You know what? I think this is cut crooked. Oh my gosh, it is. Okay. So I'm going to angle the edges of this and I'm going to show you how to get the angle in the same direction. So put that in the middle. There's that. And I'm going to take this and I need a paper to stamp on. Hang on till I roll one out here. See, I was stamping carrots the other day. Just to see my carrots. Oh my gosh. That carrot stamp set that's in the celebration, I thought, why would I ever need carrots? And then my friend Shanna, whose business is known as Carrot Top Creative Co., said how much she loved it. So it spurred me on to making a couple of cards. Okay, so I'm using a different stamp on the inside because I like doing that with it. Isn't that just makes your heart happy? It's organic and it's pretty. Okay, where'd I put my envelope? Because I want to do it on the envelope too. So I made a couple of carrot cards. And you know what? They turned out pretty cool. That's it. That's the stamping. Envelope, inside card base. Put this away. Don't forget about my Seaside Bay class too. You've got until February the 1st to register for it. If you are doing just a class, you get these 3 cards. If you're doing the tutorial only, you get these 3 cards. If you're part of my monthly tutorial subscription, you'll get the tutorial for this one. So $25 for the kits for the 3 cards plus flat pearls, $110 for the bundle plus the 3 kits plus the flat pearls, and you will qualify for 1 celebration. $150 for the suite. You get the kits for free and you qualify for 2 celebration items. Now, if you live outside of Canada, you can get the tutorial only for $15, which is the price of my monthly tutorial subscription, where you get the extra bonus card. Shanna, you would not. You got my back. Hello, Donna. Oh, I would show you my carrot cards, but they're down the other end of the house. So I'll try and remember for Thursday. Join me in my VIP group and I will show you the carrot. I'll try and remember to show you the carrot cards. Okay, so I'm going to angle this. So to get them both the same way, you cut one like that. So see, I've got that. So now I want this to go in exactly the same direction. Just have to get it so that there we are. So you go to the other end, line this up the other end like that. So you've got this going this way and that. See, I'm going to end up with exactly, I'm trying to show you without my big gobby hand in the way. You're going to end up with exactly the same angle on both of them by doing it this way. It's a cool little tip. There you go. Now, each side has exactly the same angle. Pretty cool, eh? Okay, let's do some assembly. We're not going to audition this card. We're going to put it together. Come on. I haven't made cards for a bit because yesterday I was in Powell River all day. We had a really fun birthday card class. I got to take my show on the road. And we were lucky because the ferries ran. Because if it's windy, they don't run. Which is all right if I'm over there and get stuck, but not so good if I'm not over there and I can't get over there to do the class. So we had a whole bunch of us and we laughed. We made cards. This isn't flat enough for me. We made cards and we had sweets and we had snacks, and I took over all my card samples from my open house so the ladies could see them because it was the first time I've been over there since the new catalog came out. And now we've booked another class. We're going to do, in February, we're going to do a shaker card class, which I love shaker cards. Okay, so there's the first one to go on. Now remember, this one has the adhesive sheet on the back. And I know that because I got my squiggle. There's the squiggle. Take the liner off of there. Okay, and we'll just put it down onto the card front, over to the left side, kind of like that. There we are. Now, what I do with this, when I'm using adhesive sheet, I like to make sure that it has good adhesion to the card. So I'm going to take the happy birthday. I just want to make sure that this is going to be where I want it. Yeah, that's good. Okay, so then take a block. And did you see how that was lifting? See how this is lifting? Because it's got adhesive sheet, but if you don't get it well burnished, it's going to come up. So just take a block and just run over the top of it like this. And that just makes sure it's stuck down and it stays stuck down. Okay, so I forgot that I have to put adhesive on these. So I got to turn them all over. Now, that's okay, but one of these is going one way and two of them are going the other way. There we go. Just make sure that I get the right way. This I don't want to put glue all over it because I want it to have a little bit of lift. So just going to put some glue down here. So hubby Ted and I finally decided what dates we're going to England in May. So I did my registration. So now I just impatiently wait for the company that does our travel arrangements. I just impatiently wait now for them to get a hold of me and start getting ready to book the tickets. So now he has the job of content while we're over there because he wants to do some train trips. And I said, that's fine. I don't mind doing train trips. I like trains, but you need to figure out where we're going and when we're going there. So he wants to go to Sussex to see where his granny's family came from and see where she's buried because they took her home to be buried. Let's get these out of the way. So we got to go there. And I want to go to Cornwall because I just finished watching the Doc Martin series. Seriously, if you haven't watched Doc Martin, you need to, because I watched it at night after hubby goes to bed because he's not really into that kind of thing. Laughing out loud. I was. I put the inside in while I waited for that glue to dry. I was laughing out loud. It was so funny. This guy is hilarious. Unfortunately, I watched them all. So I've got no more to watch, but I'm looking forward to rewatching them at some point. Anyways, it takes place in Cornwall. So I would really like to go to Cornwall to see where the area that they filmed it in. And that's where the Cornish pasties come from. So I really got to go try out the Cornish pasties. And we were talking yesterday. One of the ladies that came to the class is from Liverpool, England, and we were discussing food, of course, because we always discuss food. And she told me that I need to try mushy peas. Like, oh, mushy peas. Do I really want to try mushy peas? But apparently they're not what I think they are. So these have an adhesive on them, so I can just put them down. And this is going to go here. So I'm just kind of using that as a temporary template of where I'm going to put these. There's one. So I'm going to, uh-oh. I did one the wrong way. Oh well. Okay, this one's going to go here. And then this one apparently is going in the other direction. So the food must-dos have started to happen. So has anybody out there been to England? Can you suggest some things that we might want to see? We are going to miss the coronation, thank goodness. It's the week before we get there. And we're going to spend a day and a half in London, and then we're heading out on a train somewhere. Fun and exciting. Okay, I'll put that right there. And the last thing to add is the pièce de résistance. The flowers. And I'm using the goldy colored ones. Now, I don't know whether they're, what would I say they were? Brass or champagne. I don't know. They're the goldy colored ones. Aren't they cute though? They're a little bit thick. So but if you're going to put, if you're going to use dimensionals anyways, I don't like that going that way. Let's just see if I can curl it up the other way. There. Oh, hello, Norma. Are you at work again? There you go. So there's our card, and there's our envelope. This card, you could cut down on the number of die cuts and do less. And it would be easy to whip up a dozen of them or so, because that paper is gorgeous. Okay, let me put those aside. Thanks, Donna. Thanks, Connie. Of course you are. You always work. Okay, so lint treat box. This is 4.5 by 6.5. And it is scored at 1 1/4, 2 5/8, 3 7/8, and 5 1/4. Put it around this way because you probably see it. And then you flip it and you're scored at 1 1/4 and 3 1/4. And then you fold on all the foldy lines. And I use my bone folder. Thanks, everybody. You're so kind. You fold on all the fold lines. So just pretend the cutting's not done yet. There you go. And then you fold on all these folded lines. One, oops, I forgot to get the punch. Oh well. 3 and 4. So there's what it looks like. And then you take your scissors and you cut up on each slit to that score line. Now let me go and get the 3/4 inch circle punch. I know I've already done it, but that's okay. Oh, did you? I love this paper. Unfortunately, it's gone. So on one end, you're going to punch a half circle because that helps the box to open. And then you're going to just roll it up. So that one goes there, and then you roll it up one more, so that goes there. And you do that on both sides. So I'm going to add adhesive, maybe, to both of these. So the first 2 flaps on one side or on one end, and you want to put on both sides like that. Where's my score line? Just about went over the score line. Okay, so then you take this, put it underneath, and line that up. Line your edges up so it's nice and straight. Okay, except it's not. There we go. That's better. So do that on the other side. Just roll one edge up like that. And then roll it up again and tuck it inside. And stick that on there. Now, apparently I haven't got these cut properly, but you get the idea. You can play with it, make sure they're. So there's your little box. That's the bottom. And then for the top, let's just put the adhesive on this one so you can see. You want to do the same thing. So you just roll it. I sound like I'm doing patty cake. Roll it. Pat it. Okay. There we go. So there's your little box. So there's that little piece that you cut out, and that's the front. And when you close the box, hi Val, when you close the box, it holds one chocolate. Hang on. So it holds one Lindt chocolate. You could put nuggets in here, or you could put those, those chocolates from Costco. What are they called? The little square thin ones. You could put you could put a whole bunch of those in there. But I wanted to give everybody a Lindt. And then I made cut little bows, and then we had season's greetings. So let me get we'll just use glue. Put some glue on there. And it has a little bow on it. And then we'll oh, wait, I got that stamp set. Oh, let's see what'll fit on here. I know the hello will, but I think that's it. I don't think any of the other ones will. I think they're all too big. No, too big. So let's just use the little bonus hello. And we'll just stamp it in. Stamp it in. Oh, I got Night of Navy here. That'll do. It looks dark enough. Yes, you can. Okay, so the size of the box is 4.5 by 6.5. And then you're going to score it. Here, I'll just hold it here if you want to do a screenshot. You score it at 1.25, 2 5/8, 3 7/8, and 5.25. And then you flip it on the narrow side so that you're doing the long edge. You score at 1.25 and 3.25. That's it. So here's the little hello. And I'll just put some glue on the back here. And we'll just put it on our box. And then we'll have a cute little box that you can give as a hostess gift, or you can do a table placement. You could do birthday table. You could do Christmas table. Anything you want. Isn't that adorable? Now, this die comes from the Country Wreaths dies. So it's still current. Look at that. Isn't that adorable? 2 projects for the price of 1 tonight. Bye, Norma. See you soon. Okay, there's our 2 cards, and there's our cute little box. What do you think? Isn't that amazing? I love it. I love it. I just want to tell you that this box is a GMO original, as far as I know. I took the thought of the box from somebody, but I can't remember who, and I did the measurements myself to get it so that there was a Lindt chocolate in there. Aw, thanks. You guys are so cool. I love you guys. If I could give you each and every one of you one of these, I would. Unfortunately, it would cost me a fortune to mail it to you because this box here to mail in Canada is probably $15. I love you dearly, but not quite that much. I know. I'm bad. Okay, so thanks, Shanna. Okay, now Shanna is my cohort, and she's the one that I collaborated with to do the playing in the rain class that we're doing the next week. So February's class is Seaside Bay. Don't forget, you've got till the 1st of February to register for it. You can either use the link to the Google form, or message me or email me. We'll make it happen if you want it to happen. Aw, thanks, Janet. Okay, we're going to do a draw. Get my computer a little bit closer here. Flip this around. I'm sorry, but you're going to get stuck with me in my face. I'm sorry. It is what it is. So I took a picture yesterday of me waiting for the ferry, and there was people around. So I kind of snuck the picture in. So I was holding you can't see my phone. Wait, see my phone? I was holding my phone. Pretend this is my phone. I was holding my phone like this, way down like this, and took a picture looking up at me, and I posted it. And then I thought, oh, you saw all 14 of my chins in that picture. And I had my mask on because I don't go on a BC ferry without my mask on. Okay. So now I got to do this. I have to do this. I'm going to unplug my phone. Hang on. We're going to do the draw. So while I do the draw, I can't watch for comments. So I'm sorry. But we had, oh, look at all the people that joined in on Share It Saturday this time. Now, if you live outside of Canada, I will send you one of my cards. If you live inside Canada, you get a card and a little giftie from me. But I can't send gifties outside of Canada. I wish I could. So, and then last Thursday, hang on for a sec. I want to explain something. Last Thursday in my VIP group, I showed how to do, a diorama card. And I said that anybody who made a diorama card, post it and share it Saturday, we'll get double entries into the draw tonight and next Monday. You still have time. You can still enter the draw and get double if you watch. Go to my VIP group, watch last week's video, and make a diorama card. So some of these people are on here twice because they made a diorama card. Okay, share it Saturday, January the 7th. I'm going to delete the heading, delete the row, shuffle once, shuffle twice, and go. So don't forget to go to my VIP group if you're not already a member of it. And the winner this week is Janet. Congratulations, Janet. That's awesome. Okay, go back over here, go like this so you don't have to look at that anymore. Put that up there because that's my sound and I can't turn it off. Congratulations, Janet. That's awesome. I will get your card off to you with a little goodie inside for you. Okay, Thursday night, 8:00 p.m. Pacific time, I'm live in my VIP group. Now, if you're not already part of my VIP group, then you should be. Just let me get you the link. Let me get you the link. My VIP group, it's for VIPs only. I call them my peeps. My VIPeeps. Oh, come on. I'm trying to put a comment in here. Paste. There. So there's the link. There's the link to join my VIP group. It's free. We have a lot of fun over there. Lots more things happen over there than happen on my Facebook page. There's lots of draws and all sorts of stuff. So come and join us if you're not already a member. And I will be live at 8:00 p.m. Pacific time, Thursday, January wait, gotta get the 19th. Holy crow, it's going to be halfway through January already. What am I doing? Oh, a fun fold. A fun fold. You're going to love it because it uses free designer paper. So half of your card is free. And if you do an envelope, you get the envelope for free too. Yes, congratulations to Janet. And thank you, everybody, for joining me. It's been a lot of fun. I do appreciate you. And while you're watching, if you don't mind, just if you hover over top of it, you can see hearts and laughing faces and thumbs up. If you don't mind doing that while you're watching, I would appreciate it because Facebook likes stuff like that. And they think, oh, look at all the interaction she's getting. And they boost it up in the ratings and it goes out and it gets to more people. So thank you so much. And you can share my Monday night videos on your Facebook feed because it's in a public page. You can't share the Thursday ones, but still sharing the love and the thumbs up and the I love it on Thursday night still works. It's just you can't share it. Thanks, everybody. Have a wonderful week, and I'll see you Thursday night over there in my VIP group. Stampin' Smiles. Bye for now.